This is the reason why you should back up your floppy disks, even if you think they will never fail. You should do the same with your CDs. You should do the same with any of your media. Back up your data. Stuff like this could happen. I know nobody uses floppies anymore, but this happens to be a copy of Windows 3.1. This is disk number 1. You can see there are really no discernible damages to the disk other than maybe a scratch or two that does show up. You can see there. Although that actually is just a hair. That isn't even anything at all. Is it the bottom head that's... It's at the bottom of the disk. No, it looks perfectly fine, but obviously there is some kind of a problem. And I have image disk 2, and I have actually installed this today. Luckily for me, I actually have a couple of backup sets of this. I have access to WinWorld PC, which is a great utility, by the way, if you really are in a pinch, like I am, and you need to use it. There you go. By the way, I just released an update to GeoS Central 2, so if you're running a recent version of the launcher, then you can go and take a look at that. But that isn't the point. The point is that obviously there is an issue here, since it is at the very least able to detect there is a floppy in there, but that the floppy is just beyond the point of not able to work. So in all realistic, realistically, this disk is just totally trashed. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to back up everything that I have, all my floppy disks. But here's the problem that I have. This is going to take a very long time. This is a very big project, and for whatever reason, my camera's white balance is just way off. You can see that, obviously, stuff that is supposed to be white is showing up with, like, this weird orange tint to it. I'm trying to find something that's actually just completely white. Okay, that should be okay, I guess. Yeah, that's a little bit better. It's, not all freaking off color. I'm going to back up all my floppy disks, like I said. And this is going to be a multiple part video, because I simply just can't do this all in one video. I'm going to go over, in this video, my basic process next, and maybe showing some backup stuff. But here's the deal. I have 2 of these that I have to go through. Both of them are filled to the brim, as far as I remember. I have one, there's one behind there as well. I have all of that up there. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of those big boxes. I have no idea what their capacity is. As far as I know, all of them are overpacked. That is to say, there are more than the capacity that can fit in there, stored in there. I have CD-ROMs. Actually, I believe most of those are 5¼ inch floppy disks, but I do have CD-ROMs there that all need to be backed up. All that needs to be done. But I'll show you what I'm going to basically do. I have a program called WinImage. It's unregistered, but I have a program called WinImage. Great little program, by the way. Great for creating disk images, great for saving disk images, great for reading floppy disks and finding out that they're bad. I actually knew about this since 9 o'clock this morning, and here is something that is really sad. I've been so busy today that I haven't gotten around to making a video about it. I was going to make the video at 9 o'clock yesterday morning. It is now almost 2 o'clock in the morning on the 14th, and I really should be in bed, but here I am making a video for all you guys. This is going to probably take an entire week. I wanted to get it done this weekend, but seeing how long it takes just to create one image, this is probably going to take an entire week. And judging by the fact that I've been busy all of yesterday, and basically, it took me close to 20 hours. Actually, no, that's a lie. Close to over 15 hours to actually get to this project after I decided I was going to do it. Yeah. Here's the thing. I have varying formats. I don't know if the 800K or 400K discs can be even read by this PC. I don't actually have a working Macintosh to do this with either. I may end up having to image them through an iMac. And if I do, I will show that. But, for now, these are the PC disks. I'm going to image them using WinImage. And I'll show you how that works. Just basically here. Take disk number 3 for Windows 3.1. And we're going to choose the Read Disk option, which will read the disk and create basically an image out of it. And this, I know that this was working because I did install from this earlier. So this is not fast, I'll tell you that much. This is, by the way, is a VST, branded floppy drive for a Macintosh. I believe it's actually Bondi Blue in color. Not sure, it might be Blueberry, because I think it's the same color as this keyboard, and this keyboard is definitely Blueberry, so I don't know. But really, when you consider that it's a floppy disk and it's going over USB to begin with, through a USB hub, yeah, it's really not that slow, but it is still pretty slow when you compare it to, like, CDs. And we're going to save that. That is Win31 Disk 3. So I've already done Disk 2. I'm going to have to open up my Disk 1 and save it like that. So let's take that out and put in the next one. Disk 4. I have no idea how many of these disks are bad. So let's just go ahead. And we'll see. So how many disks are in this particular folder? If I could get the damn thing to open. So that one is full. I know that not all of this is, the other one I think is just clip art. Like that says just clip art on it. The other one I believe is all just clip art. But we can verify that. Again, if I can get the damned thing open. Yes, I'm pretty sure that this is all just clip art. That's all this is. But again, this one is full. How many discs are in here? Because they're both the same. They're both probably realistically the same capacity. They're 14, so this is 28 floppy disks right here. Just here alone that I have to go through. Doesn't seem like a lot. But all things considered, this is going to take a while. This is disk 4 of 7. Well, actually, technically of 6. So, yeah, this is going to not be a very short video either. Oh crap, I did not want to do that. So you can see it working. I'm going to bring all of these things down and you'll get to see me do that. I might even make a backup copy of that Spore disc. Not that I'll ever use it because Spore is a terrible game, but yeah, I'm really proud to be one of the very few people, or one of the very many people, I don't know, who pre-ordered that and then found out that the game was a piece of crap. Ain't this just this peach? Yeah, the shirt that you can't wear in public. Yeah, let's just wear it on video. That's just awesome. As it turns out, it's one of the very few shirts in my closet that I want to wear on a video. But let's just take this stuff down. You can see that we actually have... That's not what's in it, what it says on there. That's just what it says on there because these were used in their previous life. It's overpacked, like I had mentioned. But, these actually, there was a point when what was written... This one looks like crap. I'm going to have to clean this. This is disgusting. But, well, it's like sticky. Ew. I don't even want to think about it too much. These colors, the colors of these actual bins, actually meant something back when I first got these, but, of course, now, I just use them because I don't have enough storage space for all these floppies. But there is one up here where it does actually mean something. Oh, yeah. If I didn't mention it already, I have a copy of Spore. Yeah, this is like one of the worst games I've ever played. I didn't even really play it. I just played it for like maybe 10 or 15 minutes. It's like, yep, this thing sucks. These black ones, what is actually in these? I have no idea. These, I think, are just random programs. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of this is just random programs, random games, and all that wonderful stuff. So I'll put those in a stack. I have 9 of those boxes altogether. I'm pretty sure all of them are overpacked. And then I have more floppies that I need to go through. This actually is what it says on the front of it. Most of this is Macintosh system disks. The rest of it, I believe, is just random system extensions or whatever. That would be this one. This one is just random programs. I have 2 of these red ones, or these pinkish fuchsia, whatever you want to call them, things. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. I have 4 of these black ones and 4 of these green ones. Last I knew. Yes, that would be correct. Alright. How am I going to do this? Take this off. And this off. Just knock some Sims over. Yeah, I actually have Sims. I have 4 72-pin Sims, and that's about it. I still have them there on my shelf. So that's it. Do I really have? Yeah, I do. No, I don't. What happened? Am I missing one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I'm not missing one. It turns out I only have 2 or 3 of the green ones, not 4, like I had said before. Let's see what I did there. Jesus. Yeah, having clothes on your bed is not really a good thing. Those have to go away. These are 5 1/4 inch floppies. I can't really back those up. This is a floppy drive. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But I'm certainly not going to use it for this task. And then we have the last thing, which is also quite disgusting. All of these are going to be cleaned while I'm doing this project. So, and then the rest of that's just CDs, so I might as well get them. Sure, why not? We'll back them up at some point as well. Oh yeah, these are all CDs. What's in the bottom one? Windows 3.1 on CD. That is hilarious. Why did I even do that? That is my copy. That is a really old disc. When did I make that? Anyway, it doesn't matter. We have Windows Server and NT 4.0 stuff. We have... It's Microsoft Certified Systems Engineer Core Requirements Training stuff, so it was made like a long time ago. We have Photoshop 5, and we have Photoshop, I believe it's Photoshop 3. Yeah, I almost said 3.1, but it's not 3.1. So all that needs to be dealt with. Everything else up there is just hard drives and like 5 1/4 inch floppies and ESD bags. There's other random junk up there. And so all of this has to be done eventually. I'm hoping to get it all done this week, but I don't know if that's going to actually happen. And we have found the second problem. Or the second, or not. Yeah, it seems to be working okay. But that's a symbol of a failing disc, so I might have to replace that at some point. But let's save that image, not as 3.1, but as Word for Windows. We'll save that as setup. IMA file, because that can actually be read by stuff, so I don't know if this disk is bad per se, but it's definitely on the verge of failing. I'll leave it in my pile of good disks, but I don't really know how good it is. How about this one? Majority of these should be okay, but I don't know. We'll see. Oh, please don't be bad. Come on. It's 99% of the way done. There we go. Second retry is the charm. But I'm going to have to redo that one. I think we're going to have to start replacing some of these discs. What disc is that? It's my learning and writing aids. I'll just call it like Learn Right. Or Learn V11 or something, I don't know. Should really look at the volume labels before I bother to do this, but whatever. Alright, so this is the first Windows disk. I'm going to see if it actually works. If I remember, this thing's just totally foobar. I'm telling it. Doesn't exactly sound great. Yeah, it isn't even working at all. If I ignore that error, it does work, but I believe my image is still going to be bad anyway. Or not. It's making all kinds of interesting noises. Yeah, this image is definitely bad. Okay, this disc is just totally bad. I'm gonna have to replace it entirely. Doesn't even matter if this image is good. But I'm gonna put it in my list of things that need to be done. .0 disc 1 is bad. It sounds terrible. Some sectors are working, others are just totally just not. Okay, this is just totally not gonna happen. This is just, everything past sector whatever is just totally trashed, so that one's out of the question. How about this one? Wonder how many of my discs are actually bad.